Okay, chapter 14, Mark. Okay. After 2 days was the feast of the Passover, and unleavened bread, and the chief priests and scribes sought how they might take him by craft and put him to death. But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar of the people. And being in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, as he sat at meat, there came a woman having an alabaster box of ointment of spikenard, very precious, and she brake the box and poured it on his head. And there were some that had indignation within himself, and said, what was this waste of the ointment made? For it might have been sold for more than 300 pence, and have been given to the poor. And they murmured against her. And Jesus said, let her alone, why trouble ye her? He has wrought a good work on me. For ye have the poor with you always, and whenever ye will, ye may do good them good. But me ye have not always. She had done what she could. She is come aforehand to anoint my body anoint my body to the burying. Verily I say unto you, verily I say unto you, whenever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also shall be spoken of a memorial of her. And Judas Iscariot, one of the 12, went unto the chief priests to betray him unto them. And when they heard it, they were glad and promised to give him money. And he sought how he might conveniently betray him. And the first day of unleavened bread, when they killed the Passover, his disciples said to him, where wilt thou that we go prepare that thou mayest eat the Passover? He sendeth forth two of his disciples, and said unto them, go ye into the city, there shall meet you a man hearing a pitcher of water. Follow him. Wheresoever he shall go in, say ye to the good man of the house, the master saith, where is the guest chamber where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples? And he will shew a large upper room, furnished and prepared there made ready for us. And his disciples went forth and came into the city, and found as he had said unto them, and they made ready the Passover. And in the evening he cometh with the 12. And as they sat did eat, Jesus said, let me find. Jesus said, verily I say unto you, one of you which eateth with me shall betray me. Okay. And they began to be sorrowful, and to say unto him one by one, is it I? Another said, is it I? And he answered and said unto them, It is one of the 12 that dippeth with me in the dish. The Son of Man indeed goeth, and it is written of him, but woe to the man by whom the Son of God is betrayed. Good were it for that man if he had never been born. And as they did eat, Jesus took bread and blessed and brake it and gave to them and said, Take, eat, this is my body. And took the cup when he had given thanks and gave it to them, and they all drank of it. And he said unto them, This is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many. Verily I say unto you, I will drink no more of the fruit of the vine, until that day I drink it new in the kingdom of God. And when they had sung an hymn, they went out into the Mount of Olives. And Jesus said unto them, All ye shall be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. But after that risen, I will go before you into Galilee. But Peter said unto him, Although all shall be offended, yet will not I. And Jesus said unto him, Verily I say unto thee, that this day, even in this night, before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. And he spake the more vehemently, and if I should die with thee, I will not deny thee in any wise. Likewise also said they all. And they came to a place which was named Gethsemane, and said unto his disciples, See ye here while I shall pray. And he taketh with him Peter and James and John, and began to be sore amazed and to be very heavy. He said unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful unto death. Tarry ye here and watch. And he went forward a little and fell on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Take away this cup from me, nevertheless, not what I will, but that what thou wilt. And he cometh and findeth them sleeping, and said unto Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Couldst not thou watch 1 hour? Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit is truly ready, but the flesh is weak. And again he went away and prayed and spake the same words. And when he returned, he found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy, neither wist they what answered him. And he cometh the third time and said unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. It is enough, the hour is come. Behold, the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of the sinners. Rise up, let us go. Lo, he that betrayeth me is at hand. And immediately, while he yet spake, cometh Judas, and one of the 12, with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and the scribes and the elders. He that betrayed him has given them token, saying, Whomsoever shall I kiss, I shall kiss. The same is he, take him and lead him away safely. And as soon as he was come, he goes straightway to him and said, Master, Master, and kissed him. And they laid their hands on him and took him. And one of them that stood by drew a sword and smote a servant of the high priest and cut off his ear. And Jesus answered to them, Are ye come out as against a thief with swords and with staves to take me? I was daily with you in the temple teaching, and ye took me not, but the scripture must be fulfilled. And they all forsook him and fled. And there followed him a certain young man, having a linen cloth cast about his naked body, and the young man laid all on him. And he left the linen cloth and fled from them naked. And they led Jesus away to the high priest. With him were assembled all the chief priests and the elders and the scribes. And Peter followed him afar, even into the palace of his high priest, and sat with the servant and warmed himself at the fire. And the chief priests and the council sought for witness against Jesus to put him to death, and found none. For many false witnesses against him, but their witness agreed not together. And they arose certain and bare false witness against, saying, We heard him say, I will destroy this temple that is made with hands, in 3 days I will build another made without hands. But neither so did their witness agree together. And the high priest stood up in the midst and asked Jesus, saying, Answerest thou nothing? What is this which this witness against thee? But he held his peace and answered nothing. Again the high priest asked him and said unto him, Art thou the Christ, the Son of the Blessed? And Jesus said, I am. And ye shall see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven. And then the high priest rent his clothes and said, What need we any further witnesses? Ye have heard the blasphemy, what think ye? And they had condemned him to be guilty of death. And some began to spit on him and to cover his face and buffet him and to say unto him, Prophesy. And the servant did strike him with the palm of his hands. And as Peter was beneath in the palace, there cometh one of the maids of the high priest, and when he saw Peter warming himself, she looked upon him and said, Art thou also wast with Jesus of Nazareth? And he denied, saying, I know not, neither understand I what thou sayest. And he went out into the porch, and the cock crew. And the maid said him again, and began to say them that stood by, This is one of them. He denied it again, and a little after they that stood by said again to Peter, Surely thou art one of them, for thou art a Galilean, and thy speech agreeth thereto. But he began to curse and swear, saying, I know not this man of whom ye speak. And the second time the cock crew, and Peter called the man of the word that Jesus said unto him, Before the cock crow twice, thou shalt deny me thrice. And he went through the run, he wept. Okay. And this was not short chapter, but it's okay. It's good to read the Bible. I love to read the Bible. Okay, I love this.